Good morning. Welcome back to Team Pajamas. Yes, I'm in the kitchen because I'm too lazy to set up in the living room. That seems to be a pattern lately. Speaking of patterns, I've got my vintage Halloween t-shirt on, and I've got my scarf that I'm using as a headband, and I've got my Timu shorts. Yeah, I know. The ones that say boo on them. Trick or treat's got the pumpkins and the ghosts and the blue skulls and the candy. And today I was going to do some more Adagio teas, but I got to looking through them and got to thinking nothing really struck my fancy this morning, so I thought I'd visit an old friend. I have a bag of Dem Bones Touch of Grey that I hadn't opened yet because with Dem Bones, when I was buying, I pretty much went back to buying what I've I've tried and liked because I hadn't found anything new that I was interested in. And this one And these are fun. I have for the new people. I'll go ahead and read you the legend. I'll hold it back together. I'll tape it back on eventually. It says, "Party with the dead and simultaneously lift your spirits with this insanely aromatic floral tea blend. Orange Pico holds its own to the fruitiness of bergamot oil. Dried petals from rose, cornflower, and marigold add a burst of color and also enhance the citrus notes. A twist on a timeless classic. So it's orange pico, marigold, cornflower, rose, bergamot oil. Okay. And you can't see because Stitch is in the way. So I have to scoot us over. This is the tea. Let's see if I can open this and let you see inside the bag. And it's kind of dark. You can't really see. Maybe you can see a little bit. Maybe the blue cornflowers. I can't really see the rose. I need better lighting. And again, this is my flower cup that I got when I was working for U-Haul when I was cleaning out a unit. I wish I could find more of these, but there's no brand on it, so I have no way of knowing. Of course, you can taste the bergamot straight up because it is an Earl Grey. And then you get the flowers, the marigold, and the cornflower, and the rose all blend together quite nicely. I thought it'd be just the perfect thing to have to wake up. I slept so well last night, I didn't even plug my backup phone in. I use my LG 6 for white noise. And usually when I wake up during the night, I'll check the battery and plug it back in. I basically didn't. Well, not basically, I didn't. I just didn't even bother checking it. I got up a couple of times and didn't even check this one either. This one's at about 58%. So yeah, I slept really well last night. You know, like I said, I got up a couple of times and then went back to bed and just slept. I needed it. Stitch got me up around 4 this morning, 4:30, because she's like, "Mom, it's time for you to get up and feed me." So I did the usual morning thing and got up, fed her, cleaned the cat box, put her treats out, and then went back to bed. And what? I didn't even bother to check the time. It's almost 8:30. So yeah, I got up. Yeah, I got up about 4:30 and got another 4 hours of sleep. So yeah, I didn't get to bed till 10 last night. After 10 because I took a shower. So no, it's like 10:30. 10:30. I'm sorry. I was doing laundry in the afternoon till about 10:30, and then it would have been closer to 11 by the time I took a shower. So yeah, sleeping till 8. Going back to bed and getting up around now. yeah, that's more than a little bit more than 8 hours. But I never sleep all the way through. Like I said, I get up a few times and then go back to sleep. So it basically would have been about 8 hours. And I'm rambling because like I said, I'm not totally awake. And Stitch is lounging. Oh, she just put a paw over her ear. That was so cute. So yes, I went to Village Market yesterday and I was a bit disappointed. I got that Village Market mixed up with another Village Market. I looked online and there was a Village Market that said they had wine and beer from all over the world because they're basically trying to provide excellent customer service. I asked the lady at the Village Market where their alcohol section was. She said, "Alcohol? You mean like drinking alcohol?" She said, "We've never had a drink. We've never had an alcohol license, a liquor license rather." So I said, "Well, when I looked online, I said, well, let me check." And then I checked again. And yeah, it was the one in Sister Bay, Wisconsin. It's a different Village Market. It's Zeke's or something, or Victor's. I don't know. I don't remember the first. It was a man's name and Village Market. So now I wish I lived in Sister Bay, Wisconsin, because then I would have had what I was looking for, which was natural food and some libations because I'm running a little low. I have one left I can do a review of, and that is the Petite Chocolat. I've been putting that one off. I tried drinking lime water for a better part of a week last week, and then had a couple of the hard ciders and some the lemon basil, and well, I've been finished off the last glass of wine last night with supper. Supper was kind of interesting. Just I wasn't in the mood for cooking, so I made a baked potato with half of the nacho cheese sauce in these little containers that I got from Ruby's Pantry from my friend Connie. And shout out to Connie, my sister from another mister. She helps me out with groceries once a month, which is nice. I did do a small soap haul from Village. I got 2 bars of Zum. I got the usual, a couple of the usual. I got lavender and you know what? Let's do something a little bit different. I'm going to pause and I'm going to go ahead and get the soaps, and I'll also show you a couple that I got on clearance from where I work. Like I said, I don't have a lot of news to report to you right now, and we may as well keep this interesting. And as somebody said one time, I won't mention her name because some people don't like when you mention their names all the time. It's like chatting with a friend, and right now you've got a sleepy old lady who wants to talk about soap. I'll be right back. Okay. First, we'll finish up the review of the tea. Again, the tea is a very pleasant tea. The floral notes of the marigold, cornflower, and rose. Yeah. Wait, so it has orange. Oh yeah, the orange pico tea. And it is a nice take on Earl Grey. I like Earl Grey, and I've tried several different kinds. Um, One of them, well, not Lady Grey. Valhalla had um, the one with Santa Muerta. That was a take on an Earl Grey, if I recall. And then there was another one. Like I said, I'm not quite awake yet. But again, this is a hit. It's definitely a hit because I've bought this a couple of times. Again, it's Dem Bones. It's www.dembonesshop.com. And their Etsy store is www.dembones.etsy.com. So check them out online or on Etsy. And I need to do that next time I have money again. Because right now, oh no, it just I'm trying to save money, as I said, toward a house. So I don't have a lot of plain money. And I'm still paying off the medical bill. I had a bill for $63. I thought, oh, well, maybe I finally paid it off. No, not even close. But yeah, I guess I do have some news after all. What that amount was the minimum for the payment plan that they wanted me to use is down from 88, I think it was, to like 63. So basically, because I'm paying $100 a month, the minimum payment has gone down, but I still owe over $700. So I paid the lower amount this time to have a little bit more money to play with to go grocery shopping. So I was able to spend $200 on groceries for the whole month because I went to Village. I hopefully got enough for the month. We should be okay. Plus, I've got the stuff from Ruby's Pantry, so we should be fine. And then next month, I will go back to Festival or Pick and Save and catch up on some of their beers because we should be getting some pumpkins soon. Okay, now to the side thing here. We've got the Nudie Rudy. This is sea salt soap. Oh, sea salt suds. They're not making this one anymore, I guess. Walmart is discontinuing it. It just smells like soap. It's a nice big round bar. And this has sea salt with shea butter. And this is a favorite of mine, which I'm really sad that they're getting rid of, which is the wasabi pear. I reviewed that for you on here before. I love the smell of this one. I may have to see if I can find it online, and it's a different color. So kind of off-white. It has a very fresh scent to the wasabi, and there's a nice tearing. Ha! See what I did there? Okay, this is SOF. This is one that I found at Village Market. I've never seen it before. This is a triple milled soap. This is green tea leaves with shea butter. And Stitch likes the smell. No, you can't eat it, sweetheart. She appreciates nice smells. And then, of course, Zum, which we haven't had since I bought it online. I had gotten it from Sprouts when I was living in Albuquerque. And then I moved out here and couldn't get it unless I shopped online. Well, they're not in Albuquerque, but it was easy to find at Sprouts. And also they have a website, but it was easier to get it from Sprouts because then you could buy it in the store. And one of the markets, had the Sprouts, if I recall, had the big freaking brick, or whatever you call it, like when they cut the soap before, to get ready to sell it, and you could basically tell them how much you wanted. And I'd gone to that one and gotten a big chunk to send to my younger son. So that was nice. If you're ever in Albuquerque, check out Sprouts. And the one near my apartment, which was closer to the mountains, had just the bars, but there was one in the city that had the big block, big brick, or whatever you call it, where you can customize the size. So check that out. Again, yeah, it's sidetracking, but having fun here. This is the lavender. And of course, frankincense and myrrh, which is one of my favorites. And you can find them online. I don't see the website. Wait. No, I don't. It's Indigo Wild LLC. But if I recall, they are on Facebook, and you can also find them online. So you can shop through their shop on Facebook, or you can just go online. So that's my natural soap, my fairly natural soaps that I got, and I thought, well, I would share those with you. And then my brain woke up enough to remember, yeah, I did have a little bit of news for you. Um, yeah, I try to keep it light as much as possible on here. Sometimes I share things that aren't going so well. But in the light of the way things are going everywhere, I'm going to try and cut back on the bad news and keep it more lighthearted. And if I don't have enough to say about the tea or, other news, like a house front, that's, because there's nothing to say. So I thought, well, I'll share something else with you. It's not tea, but it's, something that I was too small to do a regular haul on. I could have done a village market soap haul, but 3 bars of soap, that's kind of a short haul. And I was thinking about doing other things as well with the village market, but it wasn't the village market I thought it was. So therefore, I wouldn't have had the grand haul that I thought I was going to have. I'm going to go ahead and quit talking now. But yes, give this a try. Definitely give this a try. It's sweet enough with the flowers the way it is. If you like, if a good cup of Earl Grey, you might appreciate it straight. But if you want your tea a little sweeter, you can try sugar or maybe honey or sweetener of your choice. But you might want to think about the type of sweetener because you don't want to drown out the flavors because this is not a subtle tea, but if you use a strong sweetener, you will drown it out. So maybe regular sugar. I used to use Zolka brand, which is it, it's not a brown sugar, but if you've tried it, you'll know what I'm talking about. That's good. White sugar, if you like it, maybe a little bit of honey. But again, the type of honey you use may or may not complement the flavor of the flowers. So, yes, basically what I'm saying is you can try it sweet, but you might want to think about your choice of sweeteners to use with the tea so you don't lose the enjoyment of the tea. And I sound like a total dork. So I'm going to be quiet now. I just said I was going to stop talking. So check out their Etsy shop or their regular online website and give them a try. Um, I've done Touch of Grey and Roses Are Dead, and I think that was it. I'm not sure. Like I said, I really need to get back into them again to figure out what other ones they have. I also need to replenish my brutalities stash because yes, I have the adagio ones there. I have several I can do, but I wasn't really in the mood to do any of them this morning. I wanted to do something a little more spooky. So, and I just ran out of things to say. So, yes. If you like these videos, please give them a thumbs up. Even the rambly weird ones like this where I'm half awake and drinking tea and then randomly sharing stuff with you because, well, I wanted to share them with you and I couldn't think of any major news to regale you with except for, you know, bits and pieces here and there. So, and if you want to subscribe to this nonsense, hit the bell once. And if you want notifications, yeah, see what I mean? If you want notifications, hit the bell a second time. And it is customizable as to the frequency of the notifications. And I just sounded like I'm talking double talk, but like I said, those of you who have watched my Tea Pajamas know that, yeah, depending on how awake I am, I'm kind of, so I'm at the, so anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you wish. Keep the comments friendly. I had somebody on a video, it was a wine review, and I had to block them. If if you don't like the videos, it's okay to leave comments, but Please be considerate. And, I'll just leave it at that. If constructive criticism is good, being rude, I don't tolerate. Um, that's where we're at. And you can also share these videos if you wish. So, enjoy the weather. Here it's sunny. It's going to be partly cloudy. I believe it's supposed to rain tomorrow when I go back to work. Um, so, stay hydrated. Remember your large umbrella or your parasol and your 100 SPF so you don't turn into a pile of ash. And if you do drink and have some fun today, um, cooking on your coffin grill and cooking up some whatever you like to cook, animal or not animal. Um, be responsible. And, if you're going to go anywhere, do drive responsibly. Take turns driving the hearse. And like I was saying, if you have a get together and you've had a few too many, get a ride home, or just if your friend is willing, if your friendly monster lets you hang out and spend the night, go for it. I want all the monsters, bats, and ghouls and other assorted weirdos to stay safe. I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. Bye now.